Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of Bros, Brews, and Game Reviews. We didn't realize how long this one went until we stopped. We actually ended up running out of time on the mixer that we have. We went so long, but we had a lot of fun recording with John, and we promise we already gave Paul shit about talking about Destiny every single episode, so we're going to try to rein some of that in so we aren't just giving you guys the same stuff every week, but let us know what you think, and thanks for listening. All right, welcome back, everybody.
Oh yeah.
How's everybody thinking about the beer still? Still liking the stamp we gave
triple
her?
stamp it?
Yeah.
Gave it a stamp.
I double stamper.
I wish we would have got a 12-pack of it because I really wanted another one.
We need to make sure we email them.
Yeah.
And just say like, hey, I mean, probably doesn't mean much to them.
Or if they'll
but
ever
still,
even
we gave them
care.
a review on a
Mhm.
public space. I think it's worth letting them know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Road trip. Livingston.
Yeah. To Livingston.
Yeah. The
to the wondrous land of Livingston, Montana.
Yeah, the CEO
Oh,
better
Lord.
be there.
Bring your fucking wind shirts or wind coats. Okay, so moving on. Before we jump into the news and new releases, Mr. Zach Wagman, the River Nymph Ale recommender, sure,
Yeah.
sent in a couple questions on games that I think we want to go over. So Zach, growing up with him, like all we played was like mostly Halo. We kind of started dabbling into Call of Duty, Battlefield a little bit, but Zach and I almost played Halo 3 like competitively. Like we would do the team doubles thing and the ranked stuff, and we both got up to like rank 51. So we just lived and breathed that. Like every weekend, he was the quarterback of the football team. So after the football game, if there wasn't a party going on, we were going back to my house and playing Halo for the whole fucking weekend. So kind of lived and breathed that. And he never really, like, aside from Resident Evil games, he never really got out of that mold. And I think he might finally be ready to, because he asked, what newer game would you guys recommend for someone like me who normally plays a lot of Halo and Call of Duty, but is tired of playing Warzone and was super disappointed with Halo Infinite?
Rainbow Six Siege.
Ooh, that's not a bad one at all.
Yeah,
I never even thought
that.
about that.
I didn't even think about that either, actually.
Yeah. Did they move that to free to play?
No.
No? Okay.
But the way it works is like it'll go on sale for like $2.
Oh, okay.
The game itself, but then there's like 50 operators that you have to buy or unlock.
So there's a lot of
So,
in-game purchases.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think about Rainbow Six Siege.
That one might deter him a little bit just because of the buying thing, but it's also not something that you have to buy. Like, because isn't there like 5 or 6 that come just with the core version of the game?
Yes.
Okay. And it's not
hold
like
on.
I can't remember. The game came out so long ago.
14 operators.
Holy
The 14
shit, yeah.
base
Oh,
operators.
fuck.
He'd be fine.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
Yeah. That game, I remember when they announced it and showed it, I was super interested in it, and I was kind of let down on it when it came out, but I think it's kind of evolved into not a whole new game, but they've supported the shit out of that game. Like updates, like you said, there's fucking 60 operators or some
Yeah,
shit now.
for attack and defense.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot. There's
So-
a lot.
Yeah, the support they gave that game is really, really solid. I wish more companies did that with their games, honestly. But so yeah, I would definitely try that one, Zach. Like John said, fuck, you get it for $2. You know, why not? It's kind of I think most of it's in houses, like and warehouses, but have like a hostage or a bomb inside the house that the defending team has to defend. And obviously, attack team has to go in, either save the hostage, defuse the bomb. But what I liked about it was the whole, I think they call it the setup phase? Like kind of at the beginning, like the defending team setting traps and barricading doors and kind of planning their thing. And the outside team is taking like RC drones and cruising under doors and finding where everybody's at, where their traps are, developing like how they're going to enter into the building. Maybe you find the hostage and the bomb, maybe you don't, and you got to wild card it, but it makes each scenario not like each one isn't super unique, but like maybe you find them right away and you can follow them and you know exactly where your fucking objective is and you can really deep dive into a plan on how to do that. Because what's the beginning? You get like a minute, I think, or 2.
45 seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah. So not a lot of time to for the planning phase, but just diving into that and trying to figure that out. And if you do, the defense is kind of, back on their heels. If you don't, then the defense is kind of
They can
on
also
the
shoot
offensive.
your drones.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah. So,
And if your whole team's there's also traps that they can lay to disable your drones.
oh, okay. I don't think that was in there when I first played.
Yeah, then there's a lot of them now.
Oh,
So,
fuck. Okay.
Like you can just go through a door, drone's gone.
Oh, shit. That's cool.
Yeah.
No.
So there's also that, and then there's a lot more operators now that have to do with windows and doors.
Mm-hmm.
So you can there's this chick that throws a knife, and it expands into this giant plaque of plastic. So you just throw that at the edge of the door, covers the doorway. So now they can't see you.
Oh,
So you
that's
can just
kinda
dip
cool.
out.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah.
Wow.
The
yeah, 'cause-
evolution of this game. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Connor. I
was it,
blabbing the whole episode.
The evolution of this game is one of the weirdest ones I've ever seen.
Mhm.
It started out as just cops and robbers,
Mhm.
and then now you have knives that explode into plastic goo and
Yeah.
all other kinds of
Well,
random
even-
sci-fi shit.
I mean, I'm not trying to drag this on too long, but even stretching outside of that, going back to like Vegas, Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Vegas 1,
Yep.
Vegas 2, before that, Lockdown,
Mhm.
Broken Arrow, like the evolution of Rainbow Six as a whole is just wild.
Yep.
Because it stayed a tactical shooter up until Siege, which it still is, but now it's like you said, it's just got all this crazy shit, which it's not a bad thing. It's just
Well,
it's
you only
different.
get one of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then the rest of the time, it's you and your gun.
so you're not just slinging
Yeah, it's just
fake
you.
doors everywhere.
Yeah, it's just you and your gun. And another thing I really like about the game is when you shoot somebody in the head, they dead.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
bullet.
That's what I
Done.
was going to say.
Over.
Like,
which I think Zach would like.
yes, I do too. The biggest frustration me whenever we play Call of Duty is just like dumping a whole mag into somebody and they don't die. And this is partly because I suck shit at the game now. But you'll pump a whole mag into somebody, they don't die, and they turn around and one of their mags will just annihilate you. Like,
Yeah.
and like I said, I know a lot of it is I just suck at the game now. I don't have the reflexes that I used to, but that shit irritates me. And it shouldn't, because I love Division 2, and that's a lot like that, but it's not like that in the Dark Zone. Like, I feel the PvP is a little more balanced. Like, it does take multiple mags, but they're not just annihilating me after my mag's gone. So,
Right.
and I think Rainbow Six has, as far as I remember, always been really good about that balance between video game and realistic ballistics.
Yeah. Oh, from the start.
Yeah.
From the start.
Because you can like change your armor level and stuff in most of the games, I think, right?
No.
Different characters have different armor levels
Okay.
and speed levels as well.
Hmm.
So like a 3-speed is the fastest, which is usually like a woman,
Okay.
But
like in
then you
Vegas.
I thought there was something like
so
that.
you
in
can
Vegas.
change, like, I think you could have different levels of armor and stuff, and it would
That's what I
change your
thought.
speed.
Okay.
But like, it wasn't like an attribute thing.
Okay.
But like, kind of what JD was saying, that game has always been fair in the sense of PvP. Even when I was playing original Rainbow Six 3, like, if someone shot me in the head, I was dead.
Yeah.
If I shot them in the head, they were dead.
Right.
Like, it didn't have any of this dump 6 mags and 2 grenades to kill someone. It was if you were fast and you got the draw, you won. That's just how it was.
Yeah.
And I feel like probably, I mean, John, you maybe answers to a degree. I'm sure it's kind of the same way with Siege.
essentially, yeah.
Like-
one thing though is caliber.
Oh,
of
yeah.
the weapon.
Yeah.
It's
Sure.
going to take more 9mm than 308 to kill somebody.
Sure. But if you hit him in the head with a 9mm,
Yeah,
it kills.
toast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
done.
toast. Yeah, headshots are headshots. Yeah, I was kind of trying to think about that. Just going back to Zach's question, another game that's not like a Call of Duty or Halo clone that I think Zach would like. And I don't,
Maybe Battlefield.
yeah, and to me, that's like
There's a clone.
Call of Duty, but long range.
Yeah.
Call
Um,
of Duty with tanks and jets.
Yeah. And 360 rocket jet ejections and Zach did play a little bit of Battlefield with us, but it was like Bad Company 2, which to me is still like my favorite Battlefield game. But so he did play those. I just think, I mean, Call of Duty and Halo, that's what like all of us here grew up on. Yeah, I can't really think of anything because growing up playing those games with Zach, I kind of ended up moving towards like more story-driven games and RPGs and stuff like that. And I guess, I don't know, Zach, I don't know if you're into those kind of games, but I would recommend trying some of like the like shorter story-based games. Like, man, I fucking played so many. I'm trying to think of one.
Is he into like just shooters?
For the most part,
Or like,
yeah.
so it has to be a shooter, but it has to be different than Call of Duty and Halo.
I mean, Titanfall 2 campaign.
Oh, yes. Yes, Zach.
I don't know about the multiplayer because that's
I don't even know if
weird.
it's... I don't know.
I don't think Titanfall's servers are still...
I think they're still up.
I guess it was down
I
to
don't
Ralston,
think it's something I would want to dive into because at this point, it's going to be hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like people that have been
that's
playing
true.
it from the beginning.
That's
But
true. But the
100%
campaign,
play that campaign because it's
Titanfall 2.
fucking phenomenal.
Yes. Zach, if there's even a little bit of you that likes campaign, play Titanfall 2.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Yep. And yeah, I'm glad you thought of that one, Connor, because it's a good mix of Halo, Call of Duty with a fucking phenomenal story behind it.
Well, I
And
mean, Call of Duty straight up stole things from Titanfall.
Oh,
yeah, the wall running,
The wall
jetpack
running,
and
yeah.
shit. Yeah. And then combine that with the Titan gameplay that's super tight. And
But you could also play the whole campaign without ever getting in your Titan.
yeah. Well, the
you
Titan
can.
fights would suck.
They would suck,
but
but
you
yeah,
can't do
it is
it.
doable
Yeah.
without the Titan.
Yeah.
I can't imagine Zach wouldn't like playing in the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. So definitely try. And that's another one I bet goes on sale for like $5.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, it's dirt. I bought it for like $3.
Well, that's Steam sales. Well, that's a whole nother monster.
Zach,
Oh, is he on console?
get
He's
on
on
a
Xbox.
damn
Ooh,
PC, dude.
He's on
That's a
Xbox
different-
One to
It's
top
a
it
different
off.
beast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out a recommendation. You guys already know what it's gonna be, but just hear me out.
My Little Pony. Hello Kitty, I love adventure.
Life is Strange.
No.
He tried playing Destiny with us already.
Okay, but my recommendation would be, like, give it more time.
So that's kind of what I was gonna get at, was like the more story-based short games, because he doesn't have a lot of time.
Oh, okay.
Like he doesn't have the late hours and the whole
Okay.
fucking weeks off. You know, he's got his weekends, but he works a real job. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's got to get rested up and keep that six
Well, he
pack.
could do
fucking
Crucible
packing.
in Destiny.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he does like PvP, and
Yeah.
and I will say, Destiny is its own beast with
Yeah.
PvP,
And it is free to play. So
yeah.
maybe do try the PvP on
And you
Destiny.
can get
but-
all the gear and everything you need via just
Through
playing
that,
PvP.
yeah.
You don't
And-
have to do anything else.
And
in
if
the
it's
game.
something where he texted us, any of us, I mean, I know you guys aren't huge about playing it, but if he wanted to play with us,
Oh,
we
yeah.
can all play it together, even though he's not on PC.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
If you wanted to play PvP, could I get on my hunter?
No.
You made the bet, John.
you made the bet, not me.
He makes the rules though.
But I would say Division. I'd recommend Division.
That's just such a different gameplay style.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's got that element of like a tactical shoot, like
Yeah.
to a
Ish.
degree.
But there's a lot more class building, a lot more
Yeah.
looter shooter aspects.
I bet you Zach would like it.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to buy him Diablo 4 because it's something you can just jump in, kill some shit.
Yeah.
If I'm so far ahead of you and you want to jump in and play with me, you can still play with their scaling. I just don't think it's something for him because it is mindless. Like it's
Yeah.
not
It's
real
the-
fast paced
Yeah,
action.
it's not the exciting
Yeah.
first person shooter
Yeah.
interaction.
So that's the only reason I don't think I would. But
Or Starship Troopers Extermination, if he got a PC.
yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Yeah.
That would be a Zach game, I think. But
yeah, I can't really think of
I
anything.
think Titanfall 2 is probably
Yeah.
the best
Yeah.
recommendation, and I do think Siege.
Yeah.
I think Zach could get into Siege.
Yeah, those were good recommendations.
Yeah.
I'd put my stamp on both those. Titanfall 2 campaign for sure.
Fuck
Because
yeah.
You will cry.
yes,
100%.
Zach might not because I think his tear
Well, he's
ducts
a manly
are
man,
absorbed
yeah.
by his six pack.
Yeah.
When he cries, that's just protein that his body just
it's
reabsorbs.
just whey protein. It's just the creatine that's excreting from his eyeballs.
Yeah, Titanfall 2, I think, for that one is
Yeah, I think that'd be a safe bet.
straight from Connor's mouth. So if you hate it, you can.
Oh yeah, you can blame me. It's okay.
But Zach, me and Nikel play Destiny all the time, so and we can play together, and it's free.
And I'm
Just-
with him all the time.
Just saying.
So
We
I
got
guess
you.
his next question to kind of feed off the Call of Duty stuff. He asked, "Why do you think a game as popular as Call of Duty Warzone has struggled for almost 3 years with glitches and cheaters, even with constant upgrades and anti-cheat updates?"
I think that's a pretty hard thing to tackle, but I think the simple answer is people like cheating, and I think as like cheat software evolves, developers are always trying to find ways to combat it. Because I think people, like gamers, I guess we have this image in our head of what people, like developers, are doing to prevent hackers and cheating.
Mhm.
And I think it's totally something that we couldn't even think of.
Oh yeah,
You know, like
absolutely.
I think, I bet there's, because no developer likes that there's cheaters in their game.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's why they took cheat codes out with
Yeah.
all the new consoles.
Yeah. But I think it's just a matter of there's someone somewhere sitting in a basement figuring out a way to implement some sort of code or some sort of background software to improve a player's performance. And they're gonna try to exploit it by selling it.
I think one of the to kind of pigtail or off that
Piggyback.
That's what I meant to say. Off that is somebody who loves tinkering with like my computer and my Steam Deck and like everything from the physical side of it, of, you know, taking it apart and the parts and pieces, all the way down to like in Linux, especially like the different code stuff that you can kind of dig into. I don't understand the in-depth stuff, but it is very fun and it's satisfying when you like build a script or on Linux or something like that and make it work. I get the appeal to that, but I think the other part of it that is a big part of the cheating is streaming. People that watch streams like to watch people do really, really fucking good at games, right? And so when you see somebody that maybe is using a cheat software.
Got a little quick adjustment.
Yeah, sorry. Thank God you're editing, Connor. When you see somebody that does really well with the game that they're playing and the cheat software that they're using isn't super obvious, like I get the appeal to that. You want to watch people like
just shred.
Yeah, like it's fun to watch, but I think it got taken to a new level with streamers where you could make money from Twitch and YouTube and, you know, all that shit. So the other part is just the sheer number of people that play those games. Like Warzone is what I would argue is probably the biggest multiplayer game right now. You're gonna, just the sheer numbers, you're gonna have those people.
Yep.
And
especially
cheating.
Sorry, no, go ahead, buddy.
I was gonna say cheating's present in every game.
Yeah.
And with the size of Call of Duty, it's obviously gonna have the most amount of cheaters and the most ability to cheat.
I'm going to be the devil's advocate here, though. I don't think the devs care at all. I really don't.
I think to a degree they
because
do. Because
why would they have a game that's 4 times the size of Destiny with a quarter amount of content that is, you know, it's almost 200 gigs for Call of Duty and Warzone.
Yeah.
You know?
I think the
with
devs
a quarter
care,
amount of content.
but I
as
don't think the
Destiny.
publishers care. Like the people making the money don't give a fuck.
yeah.
Well, that's what I meant to say.
I think that's
so I meant the people actively working on like servers,
passionate about their
patching
work,
shit.
yeah.
Like, I think they care because
For
they're
sure.
the ones that have to work with it.
Yeah,
sure.
I would 100% agree with John. Like the publishers behind it that are
Oh,
making
yeah.
the money off that, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, the guys
No,
that are
they don't
sitting in hotel, like 5-star hotels and making millions of dollars, yeah, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I think the actual developers, the people that are updating the game consistently, I think they do because they're the ones that have
They
to
probably
do.
care, but they can't do what they want
Right.
because of the publishers.
And I'm sure there's a lot of
You know?
bureaucracy.
Oh, absolutely.
Bureaucracy. Sorry.
Bullshit. That's how
Bullshit.
I pronounce that. Yeah.
There's a lot of that, I'm sure, at a corporate level, especially a AAA title, where developers know, like, hey, man, if we do this or we run this software or we do, you know, A, B, and C, it'll drastically cut down on lag switches, hackers, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure, to the people making the money, they're like, okay, well, that's going to cost us this much money. That's less money in my pocket.
Yep.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, it was a big deal. jumping back to Destiny, it was a big deal when they introduced the whole battle eye thing, because while there are still hackers, there are a lot less, because Destiny for the longest time had no anti-cheat software.
None.
You would jump in Crucible or Trials,
6 years.
and dudes would
fucking nightmare.
and dudes would be shooting Witherhorde grenade launchers at an automatic rate at you.
Yeah.
With infinite ammo. But now it's a lot more stable. But
Destiny takes it to the other side of the extreme to me that it irritates the shit out of me. They say that they won't support Linux because of what they perceive as the ability to cheat through a Linux software. Everything still goes through your fucking servers. Like, you already supported Linux when you put it on Google what do they call it? Stadia, Google Stadia.
Oh, yeah.
That ran off of a Linux platform. It's already there. Your anti-cheat software already supports Linux.
yeah.
Like, I know I've talked about this on the show a million times, but it fucking irritates the shit out of me. Like, it's nothing but a excuse. That's all it is.
Well, I'm sure they're just cutting corners. I'm sure they're just
Yeah.
saving money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it, yeah, I don't know. It just irritates me. Like, I don't know if it's because they don't want to do the work, or and you can't say it's because they don't want to put up the money or they don't have the money, because you're owned by the biggest video game company in the world
but
right now.
My argument to that would be is they are owned by the big $3.7 billion company.
Yeah.
How much of that is Bungie actually seeing for like funding, you know, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that like they don't, or I'm saying they can't say they don't have access to the funds.
Sure, okay. I see
Because
what
it
you're
is
saying.
there. It is available. It is possible.
Yeah.
Like if it was a Bungie back when they were, or not even Bungie, because they were like a gigantic indie dev, I guess.
Sure.
I wouldn't call them indie, but if it was a smaller company that was like, yeah, we just don't have the resources or money to facilitate a team working on that. I get it.
Yeah.
Well, they're also pulling out that new IP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But they're again, like they can go to Sony and be like, hey, we need more people.
Yeah. $3.7 billion.
We need more people
a
to
lot of
make
money.
this
I
game
mean, I
to
guess.
make more money for you.
And well, actually, you shouldn't even say that's what they're worth, because that's what they bought Bungie for.
Yeah.
So that's the
Sony
money.
is worth way fucking
Yeah,
more.
that's the money they had available to buy Bungie.
They're
right.
the biggest video
So,
game
I mean-
company in the world right now.
So without getting too far away from the topic, I think a decent way to answer that, in my opinion, is if someone has the will,
There's a way.
there's a way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
If I want to, and I think you bringing up the streamer thing, I think that's a huge thing, because a couple of years ago, that big female streamer,
I don't remember what her name is. She
starts with
got
an
caught.
N.
I don't remember.
Nadia? No, not Nadia. She's from American Pie. She's super hot.
Nadia.
Anyways, but yeah, she got blatantly caught because she like wiped someone, and then as she was wiping them, her gun like snapped to the wall, and there was a player up like in the floor above her, and it was blatantly
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's tons of videos of things like that. Like guys will be on their stream and like, oh, need to change a setting real quick, and then they go to their desktop, and then their cheat software is
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah.
right there on
Yeah.
their desktop.
Yeah.
Well, and this girl, so what's funny, I won't try to take too much time, but this girl actually made a fuckload of money because of that. And I can't remember her fucking name, but
Doesn't matter. She's a cheater. We don't
yeah,
support her.
we don't shoot her. But she got so much flack because of it, and she made so many TikTok videos of her kind of making light of it, and they got millions of views, and she ended up making a huge profit off of her cheating on Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, well, how the fuck do you punish a cheater then?
Well, it's
you know?
just like serial killers. All they want is their name to be out there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's the same
yeah.
thing. You're going to
Yeah.
get famous or infamous. They're the same fucking thing.
But yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, that fucking 45-minute rant where we...
Yeah.
I felt like a politician there.
Rabble, 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 rabble.
He didn't give me a harumph.
No.
All right. So his next one, which is kind of a fun one, I think. Which Mortal Kombat character would each of you pick if you could only pick one for the rest of your life?
Raiden.
Damn it. Yeah, I think so too. All the different iterations of Raiden have always been super fucking cool.
They're
Every
awesome.
single one of them.
Thunderlord, man.
Who do you think I'm gonna pick, or get it in your mind, and I think I know who you're gonna pick.
I think you might know, but I don't think you know my new one or newer. I
Okay.
guess.
I'm gonna say mine, and then just say if it was what you were thinking.
Yep.
Johnny Cage.
Nope.
Okay. Who do you think
would
I was
be
gonna?
Johnny Cage? Or you thought Connor would be Johnny Cage?
No, Johnny Cage is my favorite.
Okay.
Oh. I figured you were always a Scorpion man.
No, I couldn't. So I can't find the name of that because there's like Sub-Zero, Reptile, Scorpion, whoever the black one is. I can't remember. I can't find his fucking name on Google.
Which Mortal Kombat game?
He was in the 90s, but he had
So
black.
like the Sega one?
There's Cabal. He's kind of blackish. I don't know. Can we say that?
Yeah, it's our
Yeah.
podcast.
If he's black, he's black.
If he's black, he's black. It's a color. But he was my favorite because he was kind of like when I was playing it. He was kind of like a secret character. Him and Reptile were both kind of secret characters. But if I had to pick like overall, I'd say Johnny Cage. What about you, Connor?
Old school, back in the day, like very back in the day, it was Sub-Zero all the way.
Okay.
But now, with the newer games, I mean, it's been years since I played one. Ermac.
Ooh.
God, I was
Ermac's
wrong
pretty
on all
cool.
accounts. I was gonna say Liu Kang.
Nope.
I think I would go Scorpion only because I remember having that game on the Sega Genesis and I was obsessed with the Get Over Here. Like when I finally learned how, and it's like a cop out because it's the most.
Well, he's a badass character.
But it's like the most. When someone says Mortal Kombat, the first things that pop into somebody's
Scorpion.
head is Get Over Here.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was so obsessed with that when I finally learned how to do it because that was back like. I mean, we had the internet, but it would take me fucking an hour and a half to get the dial up to start, and my mom throw a shoe at me because I kicked her off the phone or something.
Yeah.
To learn how to do those moves, it was like different. You had to try everything,
different patterns
and then get on the fucking fatality train, and that's a whole nother rabbit hole. But
Well, even in the movie, he was badass.
oh yeah,
Like the OG,
the original
movie.
movies, yeah. So I think I would probably do. I think I'm gonna stick with Scorpion.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Johnny Cage.
Raiden. all
Ermac.
day.
Yeah. So I guess
Who did you say? Ermac?
Ermac.
Which one's Ermac?
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty
Google
cool. He's
it.
kind of like a weird telekinesis guy. He does a lot of
Yeah.
green magic. But what he is he's like an amalgamation of dead warriors. Kind of actually Eris.
Oh.
Kind of looks a lot like Eris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right
yeah,
on.
we need a fucking TV.
Yeah, Connor.
Who's the white bald guy with two swords? From
The blind one?
Was that Baraka?
No. Baraka's like
Oh, he's like the
He's a
monster. guy.
monster,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The blind guy with two swords?
Well, I know
Bald
the
guy.
no
blind guy
bald
has
Oh,
a
bald.
sword.
and he's like uber white, like Kratos white.
Oh, I don't remember.
Cabal has two swords. He's got those two hook swords, but he's all armored up.
Oh man,
I can picture who you're
it
talking
was the Mortal
about.
Kombat game for the GameCube. I remember that much at least.
I don't remember. I only
Yeah.
played Mortal Kombat.
That guy was awesome. Like when the GameCube one came out and you
Was
could
it
switch your
Shinnok?
fighting style. Remember that? Where you could like switch between your
just
weapons.
got a GameCube this year.
Oh
the
man.
first time.
Oof.
Was it Shinnok? Or no, he's not bald.
Quan Chi. I just remembered it.
Quan Chi.
Quan Chi.
Wasn't that like the main bad?
Yeah.
Wasn't like a sorcerer though, wasn't he?
Yeah. But he also had swords.
He had two swords.
And then there was a band that made.
Oh, I'm thinking of Shang Tsung.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Oh,
Shang
yeah.
Tsung. Sure.
Man, they have such fucking cool names in that
Yeah,
game.
They do. They do.
Quan Chi.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have swords in this picture. That's why I didn't recognize him. But
yeah.
Okay, I see what you mean. He's like really pasty white.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he looks like
Yeah.
Kratos.
Yeah,
that was a
yeah,
good
he does
description.
actually. That's a good description. What else does Zach ask us?
I think that was the last one, but that kind of leads us good into the news. Did anybody catch that Mortal Kombat 1 trailer?
I didn't.
No, I didn't
Nah.
either.
I haven't.
It was just kind of like a teaser trailer, but it's obviously super gruesome. Like, I can't get into fighting games anymore, but out of all of them, just to watch people play or watch trailers, Mortal Kombat is by far the best because they get so creative
Mhm.
and gruesome with the fatalities and the brutalities and stuff. But so I'm curious. I'm excited to watch that game. I'll never buy it. I think I have 12 on the Xbox, but it's so fucking hard for me anymore. I'm not
Yeah.
fast enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just kind of let us get into news because they just announced that probably shit. I think it was just last week actually. But the big news was the PlayStation the PlayStation Showcase, which Connor and I were talking about it, and he said it was all bullshit or wasn't anything good, and we don't even need to cover it. I think were his exact words.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
I mean, none of us, well, I should say none of you guys really did a lot of PlayStation since probably PlayStation 2. Or you never even owned a PlayStation 2.
Did you? The last iteration I owned. Yep.
What about, you same? John?
Sorry, that was me. I kicked the fuck out of my mic stand.
I refuse to buy Sony products.
Yeah.
He's taking a stand.
Yeah.
Do we
want to hear the
dive
story?
deep into that? Kind of. A little bit. I'm curious.
So I was a young kid. You know, PS2 was coming out. I was mowing lawns for money, and I got the PS2, and it didn't work.
Oh, was it used or new? Or?
Brand new.
Oh,
Brand
really?
new from Walmart and Billings, and I lived in Harlowton, Montana at the time.
Gross.
So, I called Sony. They're like, "You pay $30 for this box and send it to us, and we'll fix it and send it back to you." And I did that, and 4 months goes by. They give me a call. This isn't covered under warranty. You're not getting your PlayStation back.
Jesus.
I
fuck that.
could hear the trauma
Yeah.
in that story.
Yeah.
I could see it in
One
your
tear
eyeballs.
trickled down John's eye. Yeah,
And
that's
ever since then, I won't buy Sony.
Really?
Yeah, and which sucks too because I really want to play Bloodborne.
Well, Destiny
Mhm.
kind
But
of
I'm
falls
not
under
gonna spend
Sony
money.
now. So.
That's true.
Well, I know, but like
I
didn't buy it when it was.
You're
right?
kind of stomping on your own grave.
Yeah.
buddy.
So what you're
Yeah.
saying is you're never going to buy another season pass.
I mean,
You shut your mouth, Connor.
I'll probably play Destiny, but I'm not going to spend $500 on a PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've owned every Sony console and every Xbox console.
No, you
Except
don't have
for-
the newest one.
Except for the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's zero reason to own a new Xbox
Yeah.
when you have a PC. So
Right?
Or a
Yeah.
PlayStation, really.
there's a reason to own
You
a
wait long
PlayStation.
enough, we'll get all the games.
Not Bloodborne.
Huh?
No Bloodborne.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's getting ported.
It's been teased a lot, and I hope to God it's true because I would love to
I've
go through it again.
I've given up hope on ported games.
Yeah, it's not good. As of
None
late.
of the major ones have been good.
Yeah, it
Last of Us fucking flopped.
the releases you might as well wait an additional year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when it's a From Software game, that just adds to the difficulty. So,
Well, yeah.
true,
I don't
yeah.
want to fuck around with that.
But yeah, so they had their big what do they call theirs? Showcase, I think is what they called it. But
Yeah, I think they just called it a PlayStation Showcase.
yeah. Kind of to kick off the Summer Games Fest that's starting next week. Or this week, I guess, actually, Thursday, the 8th. They started off with or I don't actually know if I put these in order of how they were shown, but I don't know if any of you guys ever played the first Helldivers game. It was on PS4 and Vita.
Nope.
John?
No.
Obviously not. It was kind of like a pulled back isometric view, a lot like Diablo. And it was like a twin stick shooter, but friendly fire was a thing. And you would call in like ordinances, like you need a vehicle, and you'd throw a smoke down and this thing would drop down out of the sky. But if it was in the middle of chaos and you called in an airstrike or something like that, and your teammates were underneath it, it would squish them. And it just led to a lot of funny scenarios, and you're just fighting like hordes of bugs, and the maps were all fairly small, but the gameplay of it was really, really fun. And it had a lot of the loot chase that like Destiny and Diablo have and stuff like that. I played the shit out of it on my Vita, which for like a shooter of any type to play on a shitty handheld, not that Vita was shitty, but it wasn't good.
I thought it was pretty neat.
To me, it says
I've
a lot.
seen one,
Yeah.
but
You've seen
Yeah,
one.
I
You
got to
won't
play
touch
with
it.
I got to play with it for a minute. I was
Yeah.
like, this is actually pretty neat.
They are
you
pretty
know?
cool. But yeah, this new one is going to be a kind of over the shoulder third person. Still a lot of the killing bugs. It looks like the friendly fire stuff was still there, so I think it could lead to even funnier scenarios, like being third person and more personal. I'm pretty interested in that one. The big one that I got pretty excited for was the Metal Gear Solid Delta, the Snake Eater remake.
I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game
Same.
ever
So-
in my whole life.
I've
Explain the premise of a Metal Gear Solid game.
we don't have enough time for that.
Like, what's the overarching like thing of it though? Like,
Tactical
I know they're crazy.
espionage.
Tactical
So
espionage.
It's
it's-
kind of Splinter Cell.
Is it third person?
Right?
Yeah.
Is it first person? Like,
All Metal Gear Solid games have been third person of some sort. Some of them are kind of the pull back fixed
Okay.
camera. Snake Eater was a little bit of both. Like you could move the camera, but it was still pulled back pretty far. The one that I had the most fun with, which actually I guess I could have brought up in the games we played, was Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain. You don't really even have to give a fuck about the story because this one's like how Snake became Big Boss. And I really don't want to get into it because it's a whole fucking... The story arc of that game is incredibly hard to follow. Like, I haven't even played all the games, so I don't know them very well. I've just like watched videos, read shit, stuff like that. But if you're at all interested in playing like a really good stealth game, definitely give Phantom Pain a try. It's always on sale for like, you know, a couple bucks. Oh God. Paul just showed up with juice for us. You got a knife?
I have a really tragic story to tell you, Connor. If I may.
Did you poop on his lawn?
I walked into your shop and I reached for the fridge to open it and a spider ran across. I about went into anaphylactic shock. I almost came in here to get an adult to help me get beer out of the fridge.
Did you see the Coors can sitting on the ground there?
No.
Oh, so right there, right next to the fridge is a Coors can
I'm
on
going
the
to stop
ground.
you there. Does it involve spider?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
There was a giant spider. I didn't have anything else but a beer in my hand, so I just put the beer on top of the spider.
So he's alive? Are you retarded? You know what that things can do to you?
It's been like a week. He's probably dead by now.
If you have a camera system in there, I would highly recommend watching it because I did scream when that spider ran across the fridge.
Do you?
Oh, I don't have a camera
Oh,
system,
damn.
no.
I about cried. Me getting these beers
If
was like a heroic journey for me.
we can't put the video of you screaming at the spider on Instagram,
Motherfucker, I already know where you're going with this.
I'll stop. We can be done.
That goes in the TikTok, not the Instagram.
Paul, Metal Gear Solid.
Never played it.
Not a single one. God damn.
No,
All
that's not
three of
true.
us are just like, no.
I've played it, but I've never played it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like I haven't played it through and through.
Do you remember what you played?
It was
one?
on PlayStation 2.
Keep going. Was it Snake Eater at all? Was it in the jungle?
I can't remember, man.
Oh shit.
Wasn't there
I remember-
one where like you had to like go through this cloud and it turned into unicorns and narwhals and
I don't think so.
No, I think that's a different.
no, I'm pretty sure it was Metal Gear Solid something.
It could have been one of the fucking weird ones that I've never played. Like I played.
Yeah, you were
Snake
straight
Eater.
riding a unicorn, and then like you had to kill this dude that threw fire at you.
The fucked up thing is I'm thinking about. Oh my god, you're thinking of Phantom Pain at the very beginning. It's not a unicorn. It's like a Pegasus
oh yeah,
that somebody else is riding. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
I forgot
So-
about that whole opening of that game.
The one I played, you start at least where I started, and I don't know, I don't even remember in the context in which I was playing it, but there was like a base I was at, and I was trying to sneak around a base, like a military base.
I that was probably 2.
It could have been. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It
I didn't hate it.
those earlier games were hard to play because it was a lot of like tank controls like Resident Evil had. I was just telling these guys, I want somebody else to try Phantom Pain because it is Metal Gear Solid, but it's such a polished. And I hate stealth games. I'm not usually not good at them, but having this one be so open and multiple ways to tackle it, and it'll kind of the enemies will evolve with you as you play. So like if you just go around the first few missions and you're just shooting people in the head with your tranquilizer, pretty soon you'll drop into a mission and they start putting helmets on because you're doing headshots too
okay.
often. So you got to kind of change your tactics a little bit. And they kind of evolve with like your tactics and almost force you to force you to change up the way you play the games. But it's just such a polished.
What the fuck are you
John's
doing?
doing aerobics.
Are you stretching?
Yeah.
Stop.
Sorry, I'm cold.
So you got to stretch?
Yeah, gotta stay warm somehow.
Start doing push-ups.
I
Metal
would be
Gear
curious
Solid
for somebody else to try Phantom Pain
I've
because it's
I've
really
always
good.
wanted to because a lot of people, like yourself included, who are huge story nerds like myself,
Yeah.
have said that the storyline to that game is incredible.
They're really hard to follow. Like I was just telling John, if you played them all, it obviously wouldn't be that hard to follow. But the games jump around in like time eras so much, and one character has like 4 different names in each one, and there's a lot of like backstabbing, betrayal, like switching sides and stuff like that. it gets kind of hard to follow
Okay.
if you're not invested in it. Like even myself, like I've played Snake Eater. I tried Guns of the Patriots for a little while, but I feel like that came out towards the end of fuck, was that PS2 or PS3? That might have been PS3. And I didn't play a lot of my PS3. But anyway, I didn't play a lot of that one. And then jumped real hard into this Phantom Pain, and I'm actually going through it again. So I played like a lot of the, I kind of struggle calling them mainstream, but they're like the bigger, more
like the
popular
main games.
ones. Yeah.
Sure.
1 and 2 back in the day were hard for me to play because it was like, I don't know if you know what I mean when I say the tank controls from Resident Evil. It was like walk around, stop, pull up your gun, and then
Yeah, it was
you
a little
just turn
more
left and right.
It was a little more unintuitive for a kid.
Right, yeah, and it was hard for me to play, and I was pretty young when they came out, but this Snake Eater was kind of like when they started evolving to the more third person, more personal control scheme of it, and this remake, I'm hoping that it's a lot like Phantom Pain, and if it is, I'll play the shit out of it because that Snake Eater game was phenomenal. The story, the gameplay of it, all was like groundbreaking.
And that's coming out, or they're teasing it something?
They just teased it at that showcase. I don't think they put a date on it yet.
Okay. And it is an actual remake?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater, they called it. But so that was like the big surprise one. But we gotta give Connor a send off. He's gotta be off to work. So
Later, dude.
Yeah, some of us got to bring home the bacon.
Bring home that bacon.
Yeah, get that bread, son.
Oh, yeah.
you have bacon?
Get that bread.
Actually, I do in the fridge.
Okay. You want us to leave your door open like we did Drew's?
Yeah,
or-
might as well. Go ahead and leave my
cool.
cupboards open, cups full of water, all
Gotcha.
the good shit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice.
You want us to
Sounds
shit?
good.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
See you later, buddy.
See ya, buddy.
Here's a
Yeah.
question for you. Best storyline in a video game.
Ooh, I don't know if I want to get into that because
Mine's easy, though.
we plan on doing a top 5.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, that'd be a
That's a top 5 topic?
It's gonna be, yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that'll be a whole thing. If I had to just throw one out on the cuff, probably Halo.
Witcher 3.
Ooh,
Fuck.
that's really good. That's
I might have to do that as well.
Yeah, that's a really good story.
That's one game that like the gameplay of it was phenomenal, but I replayed that game because of the story like 3
Yeah.
times. Yeah. That's a good one.
Or Destiny.
No, not even close.
No. Their
Dude,
story sucks.
Yeah.
The
They've
story
never had a
does
good
not.
story.
The story is not bad.
Like,
It's great.
Now that we've had 9 years of collective lore, like, it's great. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Well, yeah.
when it comes out,
initially.
it's awful.
I thought you were saying like story overall.
Let's go back to
I mean,
PlayStation Showcase.
Yeah, sorry.
sorry.
We're getting
So
sidetracked. Johnny's a little drunk.
The next one, we've kind of talked about this game when they teased it, but it was that Immortals of Avium. They did a huge gameplay trailer on it
Yeah.
and gave it a release date of July 20th.
Damn,
So
that's
yeah,
soon.
Yeah,
What is it?
next month.
It's like
It-
it's like a first person spell casting.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's
What?
yeah,
Yeah,
It looks really
it
fucking
looks
good.
really. It's not online.
It's all
though.
single player.
It's all single
Oh,
player.
it's not online?
yeah.
But
That'd
it
be so
looks
cool.
incredible, dude. It looks so much fun.
What's it called?
Immortals of Avium
Yeah.
Okay.
or Avium or Avium. I don't know how you say it.
I don't know if I've ever actually heard him pronounce the name. I say Avium.
Yeah,
but-
that's what I've said.
so yeah, I think definitely. I'm not gonna buy that day one, but well, maybe I will. We'll see what's coming out around then. But
I'm not gonna try to diverge too much, but what is the name of that game we were looking at? That is like a Souls game, but MMO recently.
oh shit,
You know what I'm talking
yeah, I
about.
do. I don't remember.
Where like supposedly during boss battles you could have up to like 100 players with you.
What?
Yeah, and it's like a Souls game.
I don't remember.
It looks
I
dude.
don't know,
When
we
I
keep getting off track, and
Sorry.
we're like fucking 2 hours in already.
yeah,
So.
yeah, sorry.
So the next one, I'm just gonna kind of skip over these next two because I'm not at all familiar with either of them. But was Phantom Blade Zero, which I believe was a remake or a prequel to another game.
No idea.
Look into it if you're curious. But Talos Principle 2 was kind of like a first-person puzzler game, if I remember right. It was pretty highly reviewed, so might be a good one for Drew to check out at some point because I know he kind of started really digging all the puzzle games like Portal and all
Yeah.
that shit. So
That'd be right up his alley.
the next one I just showed you guys before we started recording was that Plucky Squire.
That looks fun.
yeah.
That looks
Is
so
it only
fucking
PlayStation
cool.
though?
No, it's on
Okay.
everything. So
Cool.
that one I love the way that they did that trailer. And Devolver Digital is a publisher who I can't think of a bad game that they've backed, but they started out and it's this narrator's narrating this character going through like a storybook, which is already kind of cool. Like not anything new,
Right.
but like the pages are flipping and there's a bunch of different mechanics that look like going on, and it's just kind of a side scroller. And then your character jumps out of the book and now he's in this kid's room, and there's a whole third person, like highly detailed world in
Yeah, it's
quotes.
like three-dimensional.
Yeah, and it just like completely shifts the game in a whole new aspect. But he'll like go up to a cup that has some artwork on it, and he'll morph into that cup, and then that's a whole level in itself, it looks like. So
Yeah.
I'm very excited to play that one. I'll buy that one day one. Anything Devolver Digital makes, I'm 100% behind them.
All
on
their
it.
games have been really
They're
good.
fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'll buy that day one too.
Yeah.
The trailer looks really good.
Yeah.
Did it say if there was any online?
I don't think so. I don't think any of their games have been online. They're
Okay.
all kind of real story-driven
Sure.
single-player experiences. So that one, yeah,
It looks great.
I'm day
I'll
one
play
buy
it.
on that one. And then another big game that they showed was the Final Fantasy 16. I've never
We're
been
on
into
16.
16, which it's actually more than that because 10 had 10, 10.2, and 10.3, and they are remaking 7 right now,
Yeah.
which is going to be 3 games.
A part of me wishes I
Is it
had gotten.
MMO still?
No, only 11 and 14 were MMOs.
Okay.
So,
A part of me wishes I got into Final Fantasy because I know the story. Like, I know the story is unparalleled. Like as far as
yeah.
lore and like
Yeah.
narrative.
Well, and what I find interesting is each one is its own story. Like there's obviously like the 10, which is a trilogy. But yeah, each game is its own set piece story, which
Mhm.
is really cool. And I just growing up I had fucking ADD so bad I couldn't do the turn-based thing.
Yep, same.
It would just lose me immediately. So that was kind of why I didn't play the earlier ones. But I did play probably about like 10 hours of 15, and it was really fucking good.
Was
like,
it?
It's just the third
And
person action.
it's not turn based.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. And this one it isn't either. So
Okay.
I don't know if I'll do it day one, but I'm definitely gonna play it because it looks really, really fucking good. The
Yeah.
visuals in those games. Square Enix,
They do a good
Yeah,
job.
they-
they're
most of their games, if not, I'll just say most of them are solid games.
yeah.
They know their audience and they fucking nail each one of them.
Yep. Yeah. I couldn't
Have you
agree
guys
more.
played a turn-based game recently in your lives?
No. Well,
Yeah.
Chrono Trigger.
Yeah, Bryce told us about Chrono Trigger, which I've always been interested in it. I just couldn't get past the turn-based stuff. And I downloaded that on my phone and I played the dog shit out of that. So
Yeah.
I think it's something I could go back to now, like being an adult.
Oh, for sure.
But
Because
yeah,
I played this one called Octopath Traveler,
Oh yeah, that's a
and
big
I
one.
hate turn-based games.
The
But
art
I
style
played
of
that.
that.
I was like, dude, this is actually pretty neat.
yeah.
I can get down on this.
The
Yeah.
art style, that one's super like intriguing to me.
Yeah.
I like that. They just
Well,
made a second one of that actually.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, and I feel like a lot of those side scrolling, or not even necessarily side scrolling, but like a lot of those turn based games, their artwork does look really
Oh
good.
yeah.
You know,
That's why Final Fantasy, like, it's hard to go back and look at them now because a lot of those sprite based games all look similar. But like back in the day, it was fucking
Oh,
incredible. Like
yeah.
them and Zelda, like
Yeah, they were
nobody could
incredible.
compete. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Zelda was top tier.
oh yeah.
yeah, absolutely. Moving on to that is one that Paul, you sound pretty excited for. I'm definitely going to dabble in. I would like to go back to the first one, but they announced Alan Wake 2
Yeah.
and gave it a release date even of October 17th of this year.
I would really have to go back and play the first one.
Yeah.
I played the first one, I think on 360.
Yep.
And I for the life of me, I couldn't tell you because I know I didn't beat it, but I know I played a decent amount of it. But it's a very suspenseful game. And it was a lot of fun. Like I wouldn't classify it as a straight up horror game. You know what I mean? Like it's
No, I think suspenseful is or thriller maybe.
yeah,
Yeah.
thriller, but
It,
it was
just keeps
very,
you on the edge of your seat.
and it was very well done. Very well done. If they can make the second one anything like the first one, it's going to be incredible.
I loved when that game came out and the memes that were going around that was like, you see a monster, shine your flashlight harder. Because that was like one of the moves.
Yeah.
Like you could make your flashlight bright and that would kill him. It just made me laugh. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about that one because from what I remember, I don't remember beating that game, but from what I remember, the story of it was fucking really, really good. Like you say, kept you on the edge of your seat.
It's super in depth too. It wasn't like just a cut and dry cookie cutter, story. It was very in depth and it was very elaborate.
Yeah. Okay, moving on from the Alan Wake, they also announced they showed more of the new Assassin's Creed Mirage game. I know
How many
you
are out now?
Oh, fuck. That's a good question. There was 1, 2, 3, and Brotherhood.
Black Sails.
Black Flag.
I'm trying to think of, Black Flag. But the other,
Or Black Flag.
so 1, 2, and then there was Brotherhood.
3.
There was 3, like, based on the number 2, the Ezio trilogy, I think it was. So there's 1, 2 more of those. 3, 4, which was Black Flag. And then I believe they went into the, not Odyssey. What's the one before Odyssey?
Odyssey was the first one.
No, Odyssey was the next one.
There was one that was like
Egypt one.
It went Odyssey, then Origins.
Origins was first. Origins was
Was it?
Odyssey.
I know which one he's talking about. It's like
it's Origins.
Origins.
No.
Egypt. That was the one I was talking about. Was the Egypt?
Oh, I thought you were talking about like the like the 1800s one.
Oh, Liberation. Yeah, it came out on the Vita, and then they ported it.
Yeah. But then I thought Odyssey
Liberations.
was first. Okay, so Odyssey, Origins, or
Valhalla,
Origins, and then Valhalla.
10. Damn. Off the top of our heads.
Yeah. That's not accounting for all the side.
Yeah, because they had the
ones.
little side-scrolling one that I think was on Vita and like mobile.
Yeah.
But yeah, a shitload. We'll just leave it at that. Basically, Final Fantasy.
And this one, if I remember right, is based in Iraq.
Yeah, it's in Baghdad.
And I like Assassin's Creed. I've played the absolute shit out of Odyssey. That game, OG Assassin's Creed fans are going to hate me for saying this, but that game is my favorite.
The first one's my favorite.
Well, and you weren't even like big on the OG one, so.
No,
like,
I just played them. Yeah, I
but,
played them, but I pretty much played start to finish, stopped.
Yeah.
But Odyssey, man, freaking immaculate. The scenery, the world, it's beautiful. Like the NPCs are very well done. The story is incredible. Even the add-ons they did later on, like the Atlantis thing, it ties perfectly into that like Greek mythology. And they did something very similar with Origins, tying into like Egyptian mythology.
Right.
Where a lot of people were very upset though is when they started introducing these damn microtransactions. And
so I just want to throw this in before we go down that rabbit hole because that's a big one for this podcast group especially. But my favorite and what I think is one of the most difficult things for game developers to do is water physics. And not just physics, but the look of water.
Yeah, make it look good.
Sea of Thieves does the best. I don't care what anybody says. It's the fucking greatest. Black Flag, I think, is pretty damn close.
I think
Odyssey's is right behind Sea of Thieves because it's good. It's fucking really good. It looks, it feels.
Their ship combat is so fun, and what makes it even more fun is when you get them to that defeat point, and then you can board their ship and just start fucking the crew up.
Yeah,
it's a fun time
in Odyssey.
In Odyssey, yeah.
I thought that was a Black Flag thing.
That was the last one I think played, that's kind of what they started it and basically because the ship combat in that was also really fucking good. But they expanded on it tenfold with Odyssey.
Play that one.
It was good. It was good.
It's so good.
And the story, and if you play it, pick Cassandra. Pick the girl.
Yes.
Because she's the voice actor and the acting for her. Like, I can't remember the guy's name.
Alexios.
Alexios. Yeah, that's right. But I wish I could remember the gal and I could look it up, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to get too in the weeds on it. But that girl did a fucking phenomenal job.
Yeah, she did.
On the voice acting for her.
I played it on Alexios, and I actually went back and played it on her. No, I didn't finish it on her.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I just kind of just fucked around with it. And yeah, there's a pretty big difference. I still think I think the guy did a very good job.
Yeah, he
not
did.
saying
He
he
did.
didn't, but yeah, the girl that played Cassandra, she fucking blew it out of the park.
Yep.
Amazing voice actress.
Nice.
But kind
Yeah,
of
I didn't mean to.
no,
cut
no,
you
you're
off.
good. I think those are fair points to make. So this one's based in Iraq, and there is an insane amount of mythology behind Iraq. Like, I mean, you got the Euphrates River, the Tigris River. Those are like two pinnacle rivers in some of the biggest and oldest religions on the planet. But the amount of things you could do narratively, you could make that game probably one of the best games to ever exist if you did it right.
Going
That
into
being
Ubisoft's
said-
downfall.
That being said, if they riddle this game with ads for microtransactions and unicorn horses or camels that you can buy for $9.99, it's gonna kill it for the people that love playing these single player games. Like when I buy a game like any Assassin's Creed, I want to play it for the story. I don't want to play it for, and I think a lot of people feel that way.
Oh, absolutely. That's what they've been about from the beginning.
Yeah. Like, if you beat the game through and through and you enjoy the story and like you have some extra money, whatever, fine.
So that's what I was just gonna say. Like, I'm not against the microtransaction thing. Like, especially when it's cosmetic shit and stuff like that. Like, as much as I hate Fortnite, they started and did it right.
Yep.
Your guy is your guy, and you can get your fucking skins and all that shit. But and that's what Assassin's Creed is. I think you can buy weapons and stuff like that, but you're gonna find like the best stuff is still earned through the game.
Mm-hmm.
What they fuck up is when you launch the game, and before you can even fucking hit continue and get into the game, there's pop-up fucking ads. If there's nothing like in the 90s, early 2000s, pop-up ads were the worst fucking thing on the internet. Everybody hated them, and Ubisoft is still trying to shove them down your fucking throat. Like,
and I really hope they've listened to their fan base, because a lot of their fan base have loved those games. That is their main complaint.
oh, it gets so irritating that it's just like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah. Well, and like, just, you know what a simple fix would be? Keep the microtransactions. You play the game. Once you finish the last mission or whatever the end cutscene is, or what have you, once that cutscene's done, pop it up.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, just so you know.
Give them a reason to go back again.
Yeah. Hey, just so you know, like, did you want your horse to look like a Pegasus?
Yeah.
Buy this. That I would have no issue with that.
Yep.
Yeah,
But when
that'd be the way to do it.
when I'm completely invested into a story, and then all of a sudden, like, I get a pop up for like, hey, buy this. Like, dude, that just fucking kills it for me.
100%.
That shows
takes
me.
you. Sorry, go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
No, you're good. I was gonna say that just shows me that you as a developer, you don't care about the gamer, you care about the money. And I understand as a business, you got to make money, but as a developer, like, you're making things for people to experience, and some of the most successful games on the planet, the reason they're successful is because of the experience they've developed.
Mhm.
Like, Call of Duty, great example.
Those were some of the greatest war games. Like, you go back to like 2, Big Red 1, all that shit.
Oh yeah,
Or that was Medal of Honor, but same style. Like, I knew the characters, and I knew, like, I cared about them. Now, I don't fucking care about that game one bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's still some really cool.
Oh, there
What
is.
was it?
Yeah.
The
I'm not.
the newest Modern Warfare, not Modern Warfare 2,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
newest one
Well, and
now.
that's the thing is, like,
the one
I'm saying,
before
like, their story, their
Yeah,
campaign
yeah.
is amazing. But the reason it's amazing is because the developers are putting in that time and effort, but they're not riddling it with microtransactions on the campaign side.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of the microtransactions for games like that are on
multiplayer,
the multiplayer side.
Yeah.
So these single player games, like, there's no multiplayer aspect
No.
to Assassin's Creed.
No.
Keep that shit out of the game, or put it at the end. Make it like a prestige
100%.
thing. You know?
There's 11 games. There was one. Sorry. This is,
no, you're good.
you
you're
said
good.
multiplayer. There was one.
12
it's-
main games and 17 spin-off
Okay.
games.
So we missed one even. Because there was the one that had like, it was like 4-player cooperative assassin. I can't remember what it was called.
Was it top down?
No. It was like a full-blown third person. But anyway, I don't want to
Yeah.
dive into that. But yeah, there's a right way to do microtransactions. As much as we hate them, there is a right way to do them. And I think starting with just the cosmetic stuff is a good leaping point. If you want to throw us some extra money, here's a little treat for you.
Yeah.
Your guy can look fucking badass.
But don't do it in a way where it interrupts the game.
Don't, because sorry.
No,
like,
you're good. I'm just throwing that in there.
I think me and you, Paul, especially, like Connor a little bit, and John, I don't know like your gaming background so much, but we get so invested in the stories of games, like it's literally like being jerked out of a fucking reality.
Oh, for sure.
When it's like $8-10 and you can have a fucking new
absolutely.
horse, and it's like it's almost jarring. You know what I mean? You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And
And to
just
other
deflating.
people, that probably just sounds more like a nuisance. But like you're saying, when you get so invested into a story, like that kind of stuff, it's such an interruption, and it's such a nuisance. It like almost kind of kills it for you in that moment.
To put it into perspective, I know we have a few listeners that don't play games. Before TiVo, when you had commercials, you lived with them. Like it kind of sucked, but when TiVo came along and you could record it and you could skip those commercials, what if TiVo, you recorded those commercials, but when you hit fast forward, you had to watch one ad?
Or it prompted you saying, hey, if you pay $1.99, you can skip this commercial.
Yep. YouTube. Try to watch YouTube nowadays.
Yeah.
If you don't pay, you get fucking slapped in the face with ads, and it's irritating.
Yeah.
That's rough.
And
Yeah,
it's
it's
always
terrible.
right at the apex of
What you're trying to watch.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
it was at the beginning, I could live with it. I had no problem
Yeah.
with YouTube ads at the beginning. I would sit there for 15 seconds, 20, whatever
Yeah.
it was. But when I'm watching a video and it stops the video and puts an ad for fucking Febreze air freshener,
for 45 seconds to a
yeah,
minute.
fuck off. I quit using YouTube.
Yep.
I have ways around it now, and fuck Google.
Yeah.
But
Well, the
it's
way around
irritating.
all that, a lot of people, what they've done in the YouTube scene anyway, is they turned off the YouTube ads and they make their own ads in the video.
yeah, yep,
So you can just
paid
skip
promotions.
Yeah. Yeah. And I have no issue with that.
No,
That.
I
Yeah,
don't
me
either.
neither. Because
But-
you can skip it.
Yep.
I have high hopes for this.
Cautiously high hopes.
What is it called?
It's not a day one purchase.
No,
No,
for sure.
I won't.
No.
Mirage.
Mirage.
Assassin's Creed Mirage.
The trailer looked cool.
Mhm.
I really like the setting they're going for.
Yeah.
I just really hope they execute it well.
Well,
and
I like
I hope they don't riddle it like they did with
Yes.
Valhalla.
I like that they're kind of going back to they're I don't know how to say that. They're it's not going to be like the old games, but it's not all like the new games. Like it's that hooded hidden blade style.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that old stuff with the new look and feel to it. Like I haven't been excited about Assassin's Creed. Neither one of us, Paul, you or I, were excited for Odyssey or like it was literally like, let's try
Yeah,
these.
it was years
and it was
later.
like, oh fuck, these are really good.
Yeah.
Like it's piqued my interest more than an Assassin's Creed game has since 3, maybe
Yeah.
4 a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I
Actually,
could-
probably 4.
I
Because
could
4
agree with
was
that.
good.
I don't know.
But-
Black Flag was sweet.
Yeah, and that was 4. Yeah.
Pirates, dude.
Yeah.
I'm all about pirates.
The sailing, and you could have
Yeah.
them sing the shanties. It was fucking cool.
Dude, speaking of on Odyssey, if you have your crew chanting
Yeah.
the war songs,
To
Bro.
me, like, I think that's cool, but it was just like the drunken
yeah,
pirate sea shanties that were like, yeah.
Well, that's
That
like
were so
that's why,
fucking
and
cool
I'm not
to
trying to
me.
go on a tangent, but that's why Sea of Thieves is so
Oh,
fun.
fuck
Oh,
yeah.
that was
Everybody's
so
just
fun,
playing
dude.
their
When
instruments. And,
you'd go into the deck and get hammered.
Yep.
We always do you remember our ritual?
Every
Throwing up
time
on homies.
before we quit, we'd fucking
Scuttle the ship.
scuttle it, but we'd set it on fire, fucking do everything, and then just get a shit housed and go down with the ship.
Yeah, that was our ritual every time on
Nice.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Or if our ship was getting sank by like another player or whatever, we always went down below and just started getting fucking housed. We didn't even care about trying
Did
to
you
It
ever
always-
use it in PvP aspect?
Oh,
You know how you
God.
throw up on your homie and like their whole screen
So they
turns
can't
green?
see?
Oh my
I never
god,
thought
that
about
is
that.
genius.
Yeah, dude, I did that every time, and everybody's
Talk
like,
about
"What are
a
you
new
doing?"
challenge.
That's a new
Oh,
challenge.
shit, yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, that was
Like
fun.
my favorite part about doing that was imagining whoever was syncing us, like, yeah, we did it. Like, you know, they're like virtual high-fiving, and then they see our guys stumbling around the deck, just like the ship's fucking capsizing. Like, to me, that was always the funniest. Like, it's funny from the first-person view, but thinking of them, like, what the fuck
It was
are
almost
those
a- it
animals
was-
doing?
It was almost a rain on their parade. Like, yeah, you got us, but we're still fucking killing it over here, buddy.
They're having way more fun still.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
so
I'm excited for that Mirage though. I don't think it's going to be a day one.
I'm curious about it for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
Same.
But Yeah, October 17th October 12th they gave a release date for that.
Okay.
The one thing that made me curious when they did talk or show that, they've gone like completely dark on that Skull and Bones game that they were making that was just like the pirate ship combat thing. It's never even interested me, but I know the hype has gone like up and down like so drastically for that game of like, at first it was going to be like a realistic Sea of Thieves, and I was super like, fuck yeah, dude, that would be so cool. And then they showed it again and it was like, oh, it's just ship combat. And I was like, yeah, fuck no, that looks terrible.
But
Yeah.
it is like Sea of Thieves though.
So kind of, but there was no, like, you could go out and explore on foot, but there was no on foot combat. And I was like, well, that's like,
I thought I saw videos of people fighting and stuff on shore.
so that's what I mean. Like the ups and downs of it is it just kept swinging. Like it went from Sea of Thieves, it was just sea combat, to now you can go on foot, but it's just exploring.
Oh.
And so I went back down, and now it's like, oh no, we do have on foot combat.
Okay.
And now it's like completely dark. It's been delayed for the last like 4 years, and I'm like, I just don't think it's gonna see the light of day.
Yeah.
Or if it does, it's just gonna be a letdown.
I think it will though. That whole COVID put a huge kink on
did.
a lot
Yeah, that's
of
true.
things. So
That's true.
Yes and no to a degree, because a lot of those people just work from home.
Yeah.
well, exactly. But like,
But efficiency drops
Yeah,
drastically from work from home.
and I have not even a clue what it's like to be a developer
no
from
idea,
home.
no
So,
idea.
but yeah, and I actually, speaking of that Skull and Bones, Skull and
Skull
Bones.
and Bones, yeah.
I actually watched a video not too long ago about one of the reasons they put such a huge delay was because of the failure of the game Atlas.
Oh,
Because that
Yeah.
game was once Sea of Thieves kind of started getting people riled up about pirate games, Atlas premiered saying like this is the realistic
Yeah.
Sea of Thieves,
here's your pirate shit.
and then it fucking flopped
Yeah.
like bad.
well, a big part of the Sea of Thieves is it has that like cartoony style to it.
Well,
as
sure,
well.
yeah,
Because I don't know, when you think of pirates,
yeah,
it's usually
it's
from a
that
cartoon
animated, yeah.
or an anime or something.
We got a bro that's taking a step away. He's got to pee real quick.
It's okay.
Yeah, but so one of the reasons we quit playing Sea of Thieves, JD just reminded me while he was peeing. It was me, JD, and Daniel, and I think we had Nikel. I can't remember, but anyways, Daniel is just a wild card when it comes to playing games like that. But we had a ship come up near us, and they were like super friendly, and so we ended up kind of allying, and we went and did like a couple of skull forts and got a bunch of loot, and we even fought off other players. And then we went to go turn in the loot, and as we were turning in the loot, that other player that was allied with us, they like left the ally or the alliance or whatever. I can't remember. You can see when they don't share the flag, and then they just started bombarding us, and they detonated the kegs on our ship and killed all of us. And Daniel fucking raged. I heard him screaming, and then he logged off. That was it. And I was like, well, fuck, it's the nature of the beast. The next day, I was playing with Sea of Thieves, and I think it was just me, you, and Nikel at that point.
I wasn't there for the first one. I was there for the next one.
Oh, okay. So maybe it was just me, Nikel, and Daniel in that first one.
It was that and our buddy Ryan, I think.
Ryan, that's right.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah.
We allied with him, and we became friends with him. I actually have him on
Made
Snapchat.
like a month, like, yeah, like you say, like Snapchatted this dude, like became like a personal friend
Yeah.
through Sea of Thieves. Yeah.
So then I think the next day it was me, you, Ryan, and Nikel. That's right. Similar thing happened. We allied with these people, and we played with them for like hours, doing a bunch of stuff, and then right at the end they just fucked us, and I was like, I'm about done. My heart's broken enough. Like, it's one thing to just expect someone to fuck you, but it just takes a different kind of person, I think, to just befriend someone, raid with them, conversate with them, and then just actively fuck them. I was just like,
Yeah, it just started getting more and more frequent. Like, I didn't mind when it was happening because in the back of my head, whenever we would like, it was weird because you'd run into that group where you'd be like, no, these are good dudes. Like I could see playing with them beyond tonight.
Yeah.
But then there was other groups who were like, yeah, this is gonna end tonight. I could see fucking these guys over, you know. So like,
well, and that
get it.
That adds to the whole like piracy thing, right?
Exactly,
like backstabbing, and I understood that, but I just got to the point where I was like,
it got to be way too common.
Yeah.
And maybe it's different now. I don't know because the game's still fucking huge. Like there's still a lot of people.
There's a lot of people playing it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a fun little side story. I still like to give Dano shit about that rage quit.
I can't blame him too much because I rage quit right after that.
I don't blame him at all.
I rage quit right after that.
But yeah, so Assassin's Creed led into all that, but the next one, I don't know if you guys have played it. Paul, you played one similar, but they showed off the Spider-Man 2 game. Why I say you played one similar was the Batman Arkham games. Kind of, I don't know if they pioneered that combat style, but Spider-Man has that like same or similar combat, which is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I love the way that works. It makes you feel like a superhero when you hit it well without being like completely overpowered, just obliterating everything in your path. Like it's a really good balance between the superhero and regular human.
Sure.
I don't know what the fuck you want to call it.
What Superman is that following? Is that following
Spider-Man?
No,
Spider-Man
I'm sorry, not Super. Which Spider-Man is that following?
So this is what I liked about this game is the first one had Peter Parker. That's who you played as, right? And what I keep wanting to say Aunt May. Aunt May was like kind of headed this like homeless shelter, and Peter Parker helped out with it. And one of the volunteers of it was that Miles Morales of the Spider-Verse animated cartoons that he started in. And then they did a standalone DLC that was Miles Morales. And now in 2, the trailer, you swap between the two and they fight together. And I wonder if maybe there's some co-op mode cool. Or something like that.
Well,
but,
so that was kind of what I was leading to. I was wondering if they were going to do any of the Miles Morales stuff.
And yeah, they will.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And the story of that first one, and I want to play Miles Morales. I don't know why I haven't. I even have a PS5 now, and it's on PC, but that was a good one. I think that might have been me.
No, that was me. I kicked
yeah, you're not a... Whatever. The story in them it's not as good as the Batman games. Those were fucking phenomenal, but it's still very good. It's engaging, combined with that combat. It's, like I say, it's similar to Batman with a whole new move set because it's Spider-Man. I've never been a huge Spider-Man fan. He was always kind of
like meh.
Yeah, I just didn't care about him, but those games were phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to play this one when it comes, not day one, obviously.
Is there any of the cool villains in that Spider-Man game, like
Yes.
Carnage?
I don't know about the second one. They showed, so you remember, I'm trying to remember what in the Spider-Man 2 movie, or no, it might have been 3, with Tobey Maguire when he gets the, I can't remember, but he like turns into the emo Spider-Man was kind of the meme.
Oh yeah.
He looks like, or not Spawn.
He looks almost like Venom.
Venom, yeah, a little bit of that shit. That's what Peter Parker has going on with Miles Morales, and Peter's kind of acting like a dick, like he started to in the movie and the comic books and everything. And Miles Morales is kind of the other side of the coin. So I think there could be a little bit of conflict there in the story. Well, obviously there's going to be, but in the first one they had like Kingpin, Doc Ock, Octavius, whatever.
The Green Goblin.
Was Goblin in the first one? I don't think he was.
Oh no, I don't know. I was throwing it out there.
I don't think he was. There was a couple like in Batman, the side missions have other villains. There was a couple lesser known ones. Oh shoot, man, I'm trying to remember. Like I'm not even really all that big into Marvel. I'm more of a DC fan, but
same.
Yeah.
Marvel all day, son.
Really?
All day.
I don't know.
See,
I like the darkness of the Batman.
I'm not going to go on a tangent on this, but I'm just going to leave it at this. I like both, but I prefer DC. Now, I don't prefer DC in the sense that I say fuck Marvel. because I
No,
think
no.
Marvel has incredible storyline and I think Marvel has incredible characters. But I agree with JD. I like the darkness and the more
Gritty.
part of DC, and
Yeah.
and that's more so coming from a comic perspective, not
Then you need to
necessarily.
read Worldbreaker Hulk.
Is
You want
that
to talk about dark, dude?
is that
Yeah.
is
That's
that
about
the
as dark
Hulk,
as it gets.
Hulk kills the universe? Is that off that
Part of
universe?
it kills the
Well,
universe.
Where
Doctor
Hulk-
Strange kills Betty Banner, and he goes from planet to planet, destroying the entire planet,
Oh, okay.
trying
So
to find
I'm
Doctor
thinking of the
Strange.
one where Hulk gets exiled on a planet and then he comes back and he kills the
no.
entire Marvel
Oh, no.
universe. Okay, never mind. That's another tangent. But
Yeah, sorry.
what I think would be cool. So you remember how in I can't remember which Spider-Man it was with Tom Holland, where they brought Tobey Maguire and
Like No Way Home and Andrew Garfield.
Just all the
yeah.
Spider-Mans.
yeah,
yeah.
and they had them all. I think it would be kind of cool is if they're doing the Miles Morales. Is it Tobey
no,
that
no,
the other Spider-Man's modeled after?
no.
Oh.
It's not even modeled after the. Well, I say modeled after, but it was a cartoon. But like the Miles Morales kid looks completely different as well.
Oh,
but
never mind.
It's just
it would be kind of cool if they modeled it after all of them,
yeah.
and they had like almost a.
I could see them doing that in like a whole separate game because they have the new animated movie that's Across the Spider-Verse, which the first animated one was kind of like that as well, but this one has like more of it. So I could see them doing a separate game and kind of dabbling into that, but this one doesn't look like it's going to do that.
Oh, okay.
That'd be dope.
But who knows?
But yeah, I think things like that are kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially if,
100%.
and I'm not a huge Spider-Man fan, kind of the same as you, but
Yeah.
but if I was a Spider-Man fan and I saw that, it just nice
Of,
little.
of all the like Marvel superhero, Spider-Man's like one of my least favorite, honestly.
But
But his universe is crazy, though.
Oh, it
Like,
is.
Do you know
Yeah.
who Carnage is?
I don't think so.
He's a serial, like, it's a symbiote that takes the body of a serial killer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah. That's
It's a
what
little buck
Carnage
wild, I
is.
guess.
So now you have a serial killer with the power of a symbiote.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I never even heard of that.
Like I say, I just
When-
every time a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah. When does that come out?
Fall of this year.
Right on.
Is it releasing on?
No, I'm sure they'll do like the PlayStation for a year, and then
Oh.
a
Because it's a
PC
Sony.
port. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
PC is the way.
It's the only way.
PC Master Race. Zach
Yeah, Moda.
Moda has a PC.
I
Moda
mean,
has a PC.
Well,
he pretty much
Kinda.
watches YouTube on it, if
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But so yeah, after that they showed the Destiny showcase announcement. Yeah, we're not going to go into it. We already talked about it, but it was just what they showed.
Does anybody have a PlayStation?
I
Yeah.
do.
I have a PS4.
I have
We
PS5.
might have to have him log into our accounts to get those,
What are you talking about?
like on Destiny, so we can get those cool.
Oh no, I don't
Yeah.
even care. Not at
I do.
all. Not at all.
I do.
They did the
I want-
whole
I want the Kratos.
Sony exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
There was like the Kratos for the Titan. What was the Hunter?
The bow lady from that shoots robot dinosaurs.
Oh, the Horizon.
Oh, Aloy.
yeah.
And then they had for Warlock was can't even remember.
I can't remember either.
But they had
I
like
don't know.
specific people
I just want the
modeled in
Kratos one.
Is,
Destiny armor.
is it like armor? Yeah.
I have no interest in it because I
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, you said you won't touch Sony stuff, but
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have you do.
you'll let it touch your account. But yeah, they showed that, and then was the marathon announcement. We already kind of dabbled into that too. There's not much to say about it. They just showed a little teaser. I think that was part of the Sony thing.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
just developers talking.
Yeah.
They didn't
Yeah.
really release too much.
It was like a little
But-
teaser trailer was
yeah.
all, but
The big boy devs from Bungie are on that game.
yeah,
From
Yeah.
D1.
and from Halo.
Yeah.
yeah. What's left of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it'll be interesting, but
It's going to be one that I'm sure all of us will follow and
Yeah.
kind of see what it turns into. I'm
There's-
just not big on PvP, so if it's too much of that, then
yeah.
That is 100% that.
well,
All right, but there might be
if they
like
tease in the PvE stuff with PvP, like kind of the Tarkov thing,
Mm-hmm.
I can dabble into that. But if it's just strictly PvP deathmatch type shit, I just don't care.
Well, it's an extraction shooter like Tarkov, so you have to go in and
Right,
find
that's
your
what I mean.
loot.
Yeah,
I think what JD's saying is if it is friendly to like people that aren't so PvP oriented, because like DMZ, you don't have to be a crazy PvP player to play
No.
DMZ.
Right.
You know, like if it's
And I think
got,
that's what this game's going to be.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
the bridge
I think
between
that's what
the two
JD's saying
worlds.
is if
Yeah,
there's a little bit
as-
of a balance.
as long as it's because like I guess to kind of pinpoint what I mean is like if it's super open and it's not like you're always fighting players, like every time you go in you have to face off against other people, like it's fucking Hunger Games or something like that, I probably won't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I'm just
100%.
I don't have the reflexes that I used to play
I
those
feel
games
ya.
anymore. So
I feel you.
yeah, they announced that. Not like I say, not much to go on it. Just a little teaser trailer and some dev interviews. So, the only other things I have that I have for news was the Summer Games Fest, which kind of started to replace E3. Starts on the 8th, which I believe is Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. So a day after this comes out, we'll have a shitload of news to talk about on the next one. That's where all the developers and publishers do their little online.
Is Microsoft doing their own thing again?
Yeah, I think they're kind of shoehorning it into the end of this because I think theirs is on the 11th, if I remember
Gotcha.
right. 10th or 11th. Actually, Connor has a note in here that says the 11th. So, yeah, right towards the end of that because that's usually like a 4 or 5 day, streaming event. So, I'm pretty excited for that. It's always got, tons of new shit, tons of shit that we've been looking forward to, release dates
Probably
and stuff.
getting a new Ori.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
I know
that's one of their big hitters at Microsoft Studios.
Yeah,
is Ori.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
So,
They had a little leak per se. Like they had a kind of a leak. I don't know if it was ever super verified, but there was the code name for the next Halo game, a possible New Vegas 2 being teased. A couple other things. Dude, if New Vegas 2 is legit, I'm so in. That's my favorite fucking Fallout game.
I want another Elder Scrolls before I want another Fallout game.
You shut your fucking mouth.
I agree, but like New Vegas wasn't even made by Bethesda. They contracted it out. So if it's the same kind of deal, I hope, because I'm with you, John, I hope they're still dumping time and energy into Elder Scrolls 6, and this New Vegas is just going to be the Bethesda name slapped on it. You know what I mean? So,
And I hope whatever they do for the next Elder Scrolls is single player.
yes, it will be.
It better be.
Is there an
Yeah, it will be.
is there an Elder Scrolls that's not?
Elder Scrolls
Well,
Online.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, yeah, but again, that's
Yeah,
not
I know, but a lot of people are upset
Bethesda.
that they, in a
supported
way,
that.
so kind of supported that instead of
A new
focusing
one.
on the next rendition of the
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls chapter.
I mean, it was fun.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
saying
it was
it wasn't.
fun.
I'm just saying like a lot of people were like, "Bro, we had Oblivion, we had Skyrim, and Skyrim's been remastered
Done
on
and redone
fucking
and redone.
everything."
Yeah.
I think
it's time
Connor's
for-
microwave runs Skyrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think these microphones do.
Did you guys ever play it in VR?
No.
Yes.
It's a different beast.
It was weird.
It's a different beast. Like you have the flame spell in your hand, then you got a dagger in this hand.
Yeah,
After you
it was-
kill
it
somebody,
was
it's all
cool.
covered in blood, and then you can just clean your dagger with the fucking
Yeah.
flame
Really?
spell.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
awesome.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I think I personally, and we've talked about this on other episodes, I like the Summer Games Fest, whatever they want to call it, more than the E3 thing. Personally,
I mean, anymore it's kind of just
it's what E3 was headed to already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of picking up the slack of E3, so
Right.
to speak.
Don't get me wrong, I would love, and I would love more to go back to like the 2000s E3s
Morgan
and go.
Webb?
Yes. I would-
Morgan Webb.
Or I forgot the girl's name that licked the PSP when it came out. Jessica Chobot, I think it was. Yeah.
Nickel, don't listen to this.
But yeah, I would love to go back to those when like we had more time to be with games and you had the summer off school and like that week of June was like I'm watching E3 on G4 all
Yeah.
week. Like I would love to go back to those days, but I'm okay with the direction that it's moving.
Yeah, same.
I think that's it for news on the game side to go to new releases, I didn't pull up a ton that like interested me a whole lot. There was a couple big ones. Diablo 4, obviously the biggest one. Street Fighter 6 was, I forgot that it was even a thing. But it released on the 1st.
Nope.
Okay.
Don't even ask. And I'm not saying that to shit on like fighting games.
No.
It's just that none of us play fighting games, and it's more so kind of what you were saying. Like I just don't I don't have the response time, and I don't have like, man, when I was a kid, I'd fucking nail it on Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Killer Instincts.
Right.
But man, anymore, like I think that's just a younger.
Oh yeah.
And I'm aging the fuck out of myself saying that.
Oh yeah.
But
we're old now.
Yeah,
I know. But I know there are a lot of Street Fighter fans still, and if any of you listening to this have played it, we would love to hear your feedback.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, please shoot us an email. Tell us what you think. We'd love to just air your message and your feedback over an episode, because the sad truth is none of us just play that because
I just don't have the time to learn it all.
Yeah.
It's kind of the big, like, you can play a fighting game, against, like, if me and you were to play, we could play a fighting game and we'd be evenly matched, but
to do it efficiently. That's where it is like the timing, and that takes time,
and the big thing for fighting games now is like playing online, and it's a multiplayer game. That's what they are.
Yeah.
So we just don't have the wherewithal, and our reflexes are aging. And my fingers hurt.
Well, you're about to score some landscaping duty.
Connor also pulled up that 6 Days in Fallujah.
Oh, that's dropping soon.
It's the end of middle of the month. It's on.
That's good boy.
Sam's
Sam.
excited as
that's
well.
That's good boy, Sam.
What's that about?
I don't know if that picked up, but
6 Days in Fallujah is it's a recount of the actual Battle of Fallujah in Iraq in 2004.
Oh, damn.
It's been in development for a while. It was teased quite a few years ago.
I think they even, like, before they started working on it, and I'm gonna look up the company because I want to give them their
give them credit.
Shout out for our 20 fans we got out there. But
one of the cool things that they did, John, was so they actually got veterans who fought in Fallujah to basically sit in on the development of the game.
Yeah.
Like,
nice.
And so while there may be some, realistic aspects, but it was kind of foreshadowed by veterans who were actually there. So
how would the gameplay play out? Are you just like a dude in a squad?
Yeah, I think
it's like super realistic military sim.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think you're just a Lance Corporal in the Marine Corps, sitting in a stack, kicking indoors, and I think it. I don't know, or no, it is a 4-player co-op.
I think
they did
so.
say that.
I think
nice.
so.
But I think it's going to be very similar to like Insurgency,
Nice.
where like all 4 of us could jump in and we could play all the missions cooperatively. I think it's going to be similar to that. But I watched some gameplay footage, and there are some pretty cool aspects. Because without diving crazy into the history of Fallujah, one of the crazy things about that battle was the geometry of the combat in real life.
Yeah, for sure.
It wasn't just, right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
It was up, it was down, it was behind me. It was a very chaotic event. So for them to capture that, especially with working with veterans that actually fought in that conflict, it's going to be a pretty damn good tribute.
Yeah.
And I think, and you might need to look this up, I think a lot of their proceeds for this, I think, are going to go to
veterans.
Yeah, but there's an organization for supporting Operation Iraqi or Operation Enduring Freedom, or
that thing Tim Kennedy's part of.
No,
where they went over there and they saved all the Americans.
No. That's separate.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. I don't want to butcher it. So if those listening, I'm sorry if I fucked it up, but I thought I remember seeing something about the proceeds of the.
Yeah, they said that they're just going to donate a portion. They haven't said how much. Whoops, I mean to close that, but portions of it will go to foundations that support veterans and disabled
Nice.
veterans
Yeah.
and shit like that.
And that's
So,
cool.
I love that
Like,
stuff. Yeah.
as a veteran myself, I'll probably buy the game day one, at least for that. You know what I mean?
100%. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see like you, Kenjamin Hampton, like all of our
All
military
my
buddies.
Marine and
Like if you
corpsman
guys like
buddies.
streamed that when you played
that
it,
would be kind of cool.
yeah.
that would be pretty neat.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we were kind of I know it was semi-controversial because before they I think before they even like started working on it, they kind of talked about, we want to do this, like, you know, we want to make this a tribute, a real like first person view of what it was like in that whole conflict. So and I think a lot of it came a little bit from both sides, like
Sam, the good boy.
family members and like, you know, friends and family of the soldiers that didn't make it out were kind of not super supportive of it. You know what I mean? Because you think about like, we want to make a video game of this. Well, your mind automatically goes to an over the top.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't as they're trying to glorify the
Yeah.
situation, and it wasn't
For sure.
You know,
and
so
to a degree, that's understandable.
yes,
Like,
there's 100% an
Yeah.
argument to be had there, and I get that.
and I would say, as a veteran myself, and I'm sure Connor would agree, he's a veteran. Not for a minute do I think these developers are doing this to glorify war or glorify what the loss. I think more so what they're trying to do is, and I would almost say they're doing it in reverence to the service members, because I mean, like you said, they're donating their proceeds.
Right.
So like, obviously they're coming from a position of reverence to like the service members that gave up their time and their lives and whatnot in that conflict. So if for some reason we do have a listener that feels that way, I would ask that just give it time.
Yeah, wait and see.
Yeah, let it see what it looks like. I'll be the first to tell you if it's dog shit and they're just shitting on fuck them.
Yep.
I'll buy the game so I can leave a negative review.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I really do believe, and I saw a lot of the names they were throwing around of veterans that were actually standing behind the developers making this game. And I think that their hearts are in the right place. And I don't think they're just trying to make a quick buck. I think I think they're trying to bring one of the most intense battles in modern history to light. Yeah. And I think that's what it is. I think it's just,
It'd be cool to check out.
It's just,
For sure.
to me, it's like it's a new way of doing it. Like, how many war movies are there? There's, you know, hundreds of them. Some of them do it great. Some of them do them shitty. Like, you're going to have that. To me, like, video games are a whole new medium of ways to do that. Like, has it been done great in the past? Yes and no. Like, I'm not saying like you can't play Call of Duty and be like, yeah, I think I know what it was like to serve. That's not fucking true.
Yeah.
But, and even playing this, you're not going to know.
Yeah.
You'll have no fucking idea. Like, you obviously will, but like me, I have no fucking idea what it was like. Can I be put in the eyes of, I can't even say like what it was like. Not really.
But you could give a perspective.
Right. And I think that's all it is video games, just a new medium or a new perspective of what this conflict was like.
For sure.
To me, it's the same as a movie.
Oh,
it's similar.
Absolutely is. Absolutely. Yeah. I agree.
And I think that's what they're shooting for.
Well, because you could take that like 1 hour and a half, you know, movie perspective and drag it out
Stretch it
80
out,
hours.
Yeah.
Because an 80-hour story would be awesome.
For sure.
You know,
for sure.
and people would buy that.
I'm excited. I think from the clips I've seen, I think it looks like it's being done pretty well.
Yeah.
So,
and it looks like they've put time, money, effort, all of it into it. Like, it doesn't look like a cheesy military shit. Like, it looks phenomenal. So.
Oh, and as much as I hate to say this, because I hate when games get delayed, they've delayed 6 Days in Fallujah quite a few times, which in my eyes, with all the early access shit that's going on, I really like seeing that they're delaying and not doing early access.
This is going to launch in early access.
Right.
But yes.
But the fact that they're still delaying it, they're saying, hey, I'm not a fan of where the game's at currently. We're going to delay another 6 months.
Yes, you're even delaying your early access release, which is the right thing.
I think that's awesome.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I should have done that with Cyberpunk.
Oh fuck yeah!
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
Yeah, we've said it on this. I don't hate delays at all. I don't have
you hate
the
them
time.
in a minute.
Yeah,
but like
and it's
the
not
end,
even hate them. Like
the end process.
yes,
is way
absolutely. It's more like, oh dang it.
Yeah.
Like it bums me out for a little bit, but I don't have the time like to play every new releases that's coming out. I'm already pissed at myself because I'm playing Jedi Survivor, Tears of the Kingdom, now Diablo 4, which is my fucking fault. I know. And dabbling into Metal Gear Solid 5 in anticipation of the new one to come out. Like that's 4 games. I have a minimum 40-hour weekday job.
Yep.
My schedule gets thrown off randomly at times. Like next week, I'm
all
completely turning my fucking normal schedule around. I mean, you guys are a little bit different, but you can plan around it a little bit better.
Sure.
Like, I don't have the time to play them as they come out. And it used to be like big games came out towards the fall, pushing towards like holiday, release windows. Now it's like
they just come out.
Yeah, January through December. There's fucking games coming out, and it's I can't keep up with them.
Yeah,
and it sucks.
Yeah,
because it's my greatest passion is video games.
Yep, same.
It's what I love doing on my time off. It's what I think about doing all the time, and I don't have the time.
As a kid, obviously we hated delays as a kid.
Oh yeah.
But as an adult, I understand, and I actually have come to appreciate them.
Yep.
Like, because I've seen a lot of games that have been delayed, and then on release, it's like I'm kind of glad you did, because if these are the bugs you're having now, I can't imagine the bugs you had.
The shit show, the
8 months
Redfall
ago.
it was before. Yeah.
But
yeah, that's kind of all we have for new releases. So I think that about wraps it up. We are.
Can I plug something real quick?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So my mom is a voice actor now.
Oh no shit!
Apparently, and she's going to be voice acting this game called Nymphs on Steam.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
How do you spell it, John?
Nivals.
Totally forgot about that, dude. I would have made that a talking point if I'd remembered that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And she's going to be doing, I think, the main voice in the game.
No shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. So
you let me know the moment that releases. I'll be buying it.
Oh, for sure. She started reading female erotica books.
Oh boy.
And I mean, she's done like 40, 50 of them.
Oh, like the narration?
Yeah. And
that's awesome.
Like
when she changes her voice for books, it's completely different.
Dude, that's
she showed
wild.
me clips and stuff, and then she's like, "Yeah, this video game hit me up. Like, should I do it?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yep.
That's awesome, dude.
Like, I know it's not paying as much as your books,
dude.
But like, just do it.
When that game, when does that come out?
It just says coming soon.
Yeah. Just like
when that game comes out, afterwards, we're gonna have you on again
with your mom.
Okay.
That'd be fucking awesome.
That would be fucking sweet.
Putting the bros on the mat.
Yeah. That'd be sweet, dude.
Right?
I totally forgot about that. You told me that. That's badass.
I gotta look up. I'm gonna look up that 505 games because I've played other stuff by them. I'm trying to remember what they are though. Oh, Control. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a VR game, isn't it?
No, it's like the super paranormal.
Oh yeah.
Third-person shooter. It was really, really fucking good. I don't want to fucking log into all my shit, but
yeah.
Fuck, dude, that's awesome. Like, I feel like we know a celebrity now.
and she's the main voice.
I think
actress?
so. Okay, because you know how it kind of looked like you were like a building thing.
Yeah,
like, I think she's gonna be like the computer.
Oh, like an AI
helps you throughout the game.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
dude,
that's awesome.
Fucking sweet.
Yeah,
we're gonna have you on. But your mom's gonna have to come on too.
Oh yeah,
that'd be fucking sweet.
Yeah, she'll have a good time.
That's fucking cool, man. You should have brought that up like 6 hours ago.
Well, sorry.
Before
I waited till the end to plug stuff, you know, because that's usually when you plug stuff.
You're good.
That's all right. Yeah, dude, that's fucking sweet.
That's way cool, man.
Well, shit. Since we're doing plugs, you got anything else?
No, not really.
No?
I mean, that was the only thing.
Yeah, I don't
relevant.
I don't have anything else.
When you guys try that beer out next week, let me know.
We might have to have you back on when we do that.
So next week, yeah. Actually, go into what you were gonna say.
So yeah, kind of. So June is just really fucking crazy for us. We have Paul, you and Nikale have birthdays. Shannon and Dano have birthdays. Drew's daughter has a birthday.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, this year for Shannon and I is the 10th year we've been together. So we're taking a trip to Alaska.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's anybody that listens to this that doesn't know, but me and her are expecting a baby in November. So just kind of the whole shit show falling into place in June.
It's just a hectic month.
Yeah, I think this will probably be the last episode we post for June. But we might do like a big blowout one between all of the games coming out in June. There's always like with that summer games show, they'll be like, yeah, play it today. So there'll be some new games to play. Paul, you'll probably catch up on Tears of the Kingdom, Diablo for a few of us.
Yeah.
We'll just have a shitload to talk about. Maybe do like if we can get a weekend when we can get off, do like a drunken show.
Yeah.
Where we go through the rest of the beer recommendations and just drink all of them.
Yeah.
And do like a beer episode and a game episode kind of thing.
That would be hilarious.
We'll figure out something for when we come back. But we are going to take the rest of June off, I think, and just kind of spend some time with our friends and family. Just
it is the beginning
June's
of
just
summer.
crazy. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
And we were just in a gnarly winter. It was cold.
That's what I was just about to say, that with the careers Paul and I have, the cold snaps, or excuse me, the heat waves coming out of the cold snaps tend to fuck shit up at work.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
So it gets a little buck wild. But if we can throw one together kind of on a whim, we'll put it out there. But other than that, probably expect us to be back beginning of July.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's all we have, though.
Yeah. Anyone that's listening, we really appreciate you guys taking the time to actually listen to us. And we really appreciate those of you who have emailed us recommendations. Keep them coming, please.
Yeah, we got 5
that
more.
cup, dude.
Yeah, 5 more
Get
cups
that
left.
cup.
Yeah.
They should be coming.
Yeah, there's
It's been
5
a week or
left.
2. Yeah.
5 left. So if you want a cup, email us with a beer recommendation or a game recommendation, right? Or is it only beer?
I think for this one, we'll do only beer. If you want to send a game recommendation, do that also. But
Okay.
the cups, I think we're going to do for beer. We've kind of been behind the scenes trying to hatch something for game recommendations. Like, it's just hard to do something because we don't make $1 off any of this. We're
Like, here's an
cups-
idea. Remember the guy that asked, like, I play Halo and Call of Duty.
Zach. Yeah.
Yeah, Zach. If they recommend a game for him and he likes it, give him a call.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay.
Like in response to this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
kind
We
of
could
cool.
do something
Since
like
you
that.
have a month. you
Yeah.
know?
No shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have 5 cups left. So please send us emails. Let us know what you want us to try.
What's the email?
bbgr@gmail.com.
Nope.
No? Damn it. I was trying to do it off memory without looking at my phone.
bbrosgr@gmail.com. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we kind of
Say it again because I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
bbrosgr@gmail.com. When we made everything, we tried to snag all of the BBGR at whatever, but a lot of that was taken. Apparently, there's like a Italian lens maker for Nikon, I think, or glass maker
It was weird. It was
that's named
something.
BBGR. So
Yeah.
we couldn't get that, but yeah. bbrosgr@gmail.com. You can also check out our Instagram. You can just search Bros Brews Game Reviews. I think that one is the BBGR. Those are kind of the 2 best ways. Or if you know us personally, just shoot one of us a text and we'll get you on the list for the cups. Yeah, we do. I do want to try to come up with something for a game recommendation.
We'll figure something out.
It's just hard to do. Like,
We'll figure something
Yeah.
out. Whether it be like, I don't know, t-shirt.
Yeah,
Make-
something.
print a couple
We'll
t-shirts.
figure
or
something
Yeah,
out,
we'll figure something out.
Yeah, just
Sure.
kind of a
Well, thanks for having me on, boys.
yeah.
was
Fuck
fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
man. Thanks
a
for
good
coming. I know you'd asked me a while ago if you were ever going to get a chance to come hang out with us and bullshit, drink
sure.
some beer, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude! We just got to wait for the right time." Like,
Yeah.
because
It
we can't.
took us quite a few episodes just to get our own shit figured
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I'm
We
glad it
wanted
worked.
to look like what we knew what we were doing before we threw other people into the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, that's John Widdicombe, by the way.
Yeah, so just a quick rundown. We welcome John onto the show. All of us stamped the absolute shit out of the River Nymph Ale from Neptune's Brewery. Mr. Zach Wogman gave us that recommendation and fucking nailed all of us for the beer on that one. Unanimous decision. From there, Connor flipped me some shit about buying Diablo 4 early. I don't regret it, not even a little bit. I'm really fucking digging that game. I can't wait for Dano to play
I want
it
to check
with
it
me.
out too.
Yeah, John, Paul, sounds like you might dabble in it. We'll see if Connor gets it. I don't think it's a Drew game.
Not a Drew game.
Yeah, no guns. No.
There's crossbows though.
There's crossbows. Well, there's no demon hunter in the 4. Yeah. I don't know. There's bows.
He can shoot stuff though.
Yeah.
With either magic or bows.
Let's go bang for Drew though.
Figure it out.
Yeah, talk about Diablo 4 and then just kind of shuffled over to John, whole spew about Tarkov and
That game's awesome.
deep dive that can turn into for
dude.
somebody. But
Eat your
And we
soul.
also talked about Destiny.
yeah, of course.
Can't forget the
Fucking
good
8
old
hours on
Destiny.
Destiny.
Yeah.
Fucked up the recording because of Destiny.
It's a good game.
Yeah, we recommended Zach get on the Titanfall 2 train, man. I definitely want to hear what you think about that. And if that's not the one for you, try Rainbow Six Siege. Paul, you had something for him?
Yeah, and jump on Destiny after that. Me and Nikhil
Yeah,
are
come
waiting
play
for
with
you.
us.
You better play with your shirt on though, because my wife's playing.
Yeah, don't stream
Yeah,
it.
come listen to me bitch the whole time because I'm a warlock.
Yeah, then we just kind of ran down the PlayStation showcase that Connor said there wasn't a single game he was interested in, and we found 6.
Yeah.
Fucking Connor's Corner sucks. I don't like that theme of the show.
Little bitch ass nerd.
And then teaser into the Summer Games Fest, a little bit on new releases, and we're going to take the month of June off. So check back in July, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks guys. We appreciate your listening and everything. John, thank you again, buddy.
Yeah, thanks
no
for coming
problem.
on, man. Deuces.